So this file that I'm working with is just called room set, or room I think it is. There will be a link in the description to it, and I've supplied a 2023 and 2020 version in case you're on an older version of Macs. This is just a free download from one of those like free online 3D object sites, and I just want to focus on setting up and animating a camera. Very simple, just a beginner kind of tutorial. So what I want is, if I just go to my perspective view and zoom out, you can see that it's kind of a floor and two walls and then an open side. So what I want to do is animate a camera moving around from high up on the left hand side and then down to a lower view on the right hand side, and then basically gradually zooming in over that distance. So an easy way to do that is to create an animation path. So I'm going to do that in my top view. So there's the room, and I'm just going to go to my create tab and then to shapes and then to circle. I'm going to go to the center of the room and just drag out a circle like that. Right click, go to modify, right click, editable spline. I'm then going to switch to vertex mode, and I'm going to go down to refine, and I'm going to create another vertex there and another vertex there. Right click to drop the tool, go to segment, and I'm just going to select these segments here and delete them. So I've got this arc going around like this. That's going to be the path of the camera. Now I need to change the elevation of that arc over the distance from left to right. So I'm going to do that in the perspective view, and I'm going to switch to vertex mode, and I'm going to take this first vert and move it up to just above the wall. Take the second one a little bit lower, like about there, and then finally quite low there. Okay. Alright, then I'm going to select all of these verts and right click and choose smooth, so that we get a nice smooth kind of motion going on there. Alright, so that is the motion path for my camera. Now I need to actually add a camera to the scene, so I'm going to switch back to top view and go to create camera. I'm going to use a target camera, and I'm just going to drag like that. Right click, go back to my select and move. Now you'll see that the camera has got a camera and a target. Now I want that target to animate as well. So the first thing we're going to do is put the camera onto that path, and let's do that in this perspective view. So with the camera selected, just make sure that that's, yeah, there's the camera selected. I'm going to go to animation, constraints, path constraint, and I'm going to take this dotted line and find that path and click on it. So you'll see now over this 100 frames the camera animates from the beginning point to the end point of that path. That's exactly what I want. Now I want the target to change position over time as well, so the camera is looking at different things. So I'm going to go and find the camera target, there it is there, and just lock my selection, and then I'm going to take the camera target and move it so that the camera is looking sort of at the center of the room, like that. Okay, I'm going to put auto key on, make a keyframe, and then as the camera comes down to about this position, I want the target to move up to this poster, and kind of focus on the lettering or the text on that poster, like that. Okay, so let's get it there. Okay, so the camera is now starting off. Oh, it seems to have, let me make another keyframe, I don't know. Okay, I don't know why the auto key went off for some reason. Okay, I'm not sure what I did there. So back to the beginning, let me just move this target back down here into the center of the room. So it should go from there up to focus on the text on that poster as the camera goes around. Okay, so that is the camera target. Now I want to actually animate the zoom on the camera. So here I need to unlock my selection lock, go to my camera. I'm going to switch my view to camera 1, and then I'm going to go to modify and find my where is it, field of view. So field of view is how much I'm zoomed in or out. So I'm going to start off zoomed quite far out like that and make a keyframe, and then as the camera animates around like that, I'll start to zoom in a bit here, and then when it gets into position like this, I'm going to zoom far in so that we are focused on that text. Okay, so if I play this back now, just take auto off, you'll see that the camera rotates around and it zooms into the text. Okay, so it just gives you an idea of how you can animate your camera. Let me just show the movement of the camera from a distance so you can see what's happening. Okay, so you can see that field of view changing. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you next time.